Hi everyone, my name is Flic Manning. I'm the founder of Corethentic, and today I have with me Sofia and Tammy, who are two of my wonderful instructors. We're just going to have a bit of a wellness panel today. So we're going to talk a little bit about what our version of wellness is and why. And the reason why I wanted to have us together to film this is because it is very individual. Wellness means something different to every person. And if you're going to go ahead and attempt to live a life of wellness, it's really good to know what you're actually defining and why you're aiming to live that way. It's going to be different for all of us. So I just wanted to sort of show you that even though all three of us work in the fitness industry and the wellness industry, each of us are going to have overlaps, but we're also going to have things that are unique to us as well. So it's going to help you to define your own. So I'm going to hand it over to Sofia. Sofia, what is your version of wellness and why?
It's a very good question, Flic. Thank you for asking. So my version of wellness is a state of being that makes me feel accomplished and empowered. So whatever that state may be for you, I know that my behavior type is a little bit more erratic. I like to do things all the time, and I find it difficult to stop and focus on one thing. And it wasn't until recently that I realized I don't necessarily want to, or I'm not happy when I am not doing anything at all. So I adapted my lifestyle to meet my preferred behavior. So my version of wellness would be having a structure, having a routine daily, and having daily goals to accomplish. So when it hits, 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., I feel like I've achieved something that day. I may have progressed, or I may have, worked on something that I've been wanting to, and I can sit down and actually relax. And that's the point where I feel that wellness manifest in my body, where I can relax and be, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Just be and exist and feel fulfilled.
Awesome. Yeah. Great answer. 100% aligned with you on that, definitely. Tammy, over to you. What's your version of wellness and why?
All right, so I'm a fairly busy person. I have a lot going on. I have a few different jobs, and I'm also studying osteopathy. So there's always lots of different things going on. And for me, wellness is about, looking after my mind, as well as my physical body, but really just taking the time out to chill, relax, and also realign with my goals. Meditation is a big part of keeping myself sane and wellness as well. So, I remember all throughout Year 12, it was a very busy period of my life, and meditation really got me through that. And I think that now, as I'm starting to work more in the fitness and the dance industry, and also study more osteopathy, just move more into that field, I'm constantly busy. There's always things going on, and meditation is a great way for me to just calm a little bit and readjust my thoughts. And that's why I really love looking after my wellness.
Awesome. Great answer. So I think my wellness is probably a combination of both of yours to some extent. For me, wellness, I guess I could define as being when I'm really taking care of my mental, emotional, and physical health. So for me, it's absolutely imperative that I have all three covered, and having Crohn's disease and having endometriosis, which is sort of can definitely be sparked off by high levels of stress and things like that. It really manifests itself into my body. So for me, creating a life of wellness means having those three things in check at all times, no matter what else is going on in my life. So having like a really clear view of making sure that I'm meditating and doing self-care, I'm eating well, I'm exercising regularly, because it's going to help to control how I feel emotionally. It's going to help my mental space as well, and that helps control what actually manifests itself into my body. So if I'm going to be going through potentially spikes in pain anyway, I don't want to add to that. I don't want to make it even harder for myself to really live a good quality of life. So it's having all those things in check and using that discipline to really make sure that I am covering off all of those bases, and really getting into that space of using that meditation to keep myself sane and to keep myself sort of like really well functioning. So each of us have got different ways of actually doing it to some extent, but it always falls kind of into those same categories, I think, of making sure that we're well across the board in all of those different areas. And like you said, Sofia, when you've got it aligned, you can feel it.
Yep.
When it's you've got it aligned, you can definitely feel it manifesting itself. And same with you, Tammy, it's being such a busy person, you can tell when you fall off that wellness train.
100%.
Yeah. And I'm very much the same. Like, I can feel when everything is really well aligned. If I've been a little bit lax and I haven't been as disciplined as I should be, I can definitely feel it. My body absolutely lets me know that I have not done everything that I need to do. So I just try and manifest that as much as possible. But for all of you at home or wherever you're watching this, you've probably got all different versions of what that wellness is. But I think what's been helpful for all of us, and certainly what we talk to our clients about, is finding out what your version of actual wellness is. So what is the point that actually makes you feel like everything in your life is relatively balanced, it's bringing you joy, you're getting the best out of it? Whatever those things are is ultimately going to be your version of wellness. And so if you can try and manifest those things into your life and create a lifestyle that includes all of them, you just get a better life.
Yeah.
Yep, 100%.
Like, you just feel better, you enjoy things more, you're better with your relationships, you're better with whatever work you do.
Yeah.
Just kind of makes you a kick-ass person.
And that's what we want to become.
Yeah, that's
100%.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today for this wellness panel. It's been our absolute pleasure to talk to you about this. Keep following us because we've got more interesting things to talk about in wellness very soon. Bye.
Bye.